Magkakaroon ng masamang epekto yung dengvaxia.
But I am very sorry.
Time to know the news of the week. I'm Ria Fernandez. This is the MB Rundown. President Duterte's satisfaction rating dipped to its lowest according to the latest Social Weather Stations or SWS survey. From the previous very good positive 56, Mr. Duterte's net satisfaction plunged to good positive 45. Furthermore, 65% of the 1,200 respondents said they are satisfied with him, 20% dissatisfied, and about 15% undecided. The survey was conducted between June 27 to 30, or days after the president called Gov't stupid. But earlier this week, Mr. Duterte met with various religious leaders to explain his controversial remark. When asked about his reaction on the second quarter poll results, he just brushed aside it.
Bumaba, I do not care. Make it to 15. Wala na ako dyan. It does not interest me at all. Basta ako, cost along na lang ako.
The government eyes 3.757 trillion peso national budget for 2019. This is to sustain the massive infrastructure program and social services, among others. The proposed figure is lower than this year's 3.767 trillion pesos. However, the Bureau of the Treasury said 1.189 trillion pesos of it have to be borrowed from domestic and foreign markets. The budget proposal will be submitted to the Congress during President Duterte's third State of the Nation address or SONA on July 23. Ride-hailing company Grab faces a 10 million peso fine for its overcharged fare. In its decision, the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board or LTFRB says Grab's 2 pesos per minute travel fee is invalid and without authority from it. Because of this, Grab is also directed to rebate riders from June 5, 2017 to April 19, 2018. However, it can still appeal the ruling within 15 days. If the board denies it, Grab can elevate it to the Transportation Department. Mission accomplished. All 13 members of the Wild Boars football team was rescued after being trapped in a dark cave in northern Thailand for almost 3 weeks. More in this report.
The mission to save the young Thai football team was a success. On Tuesday, the final batch of boys and their coach emerged after being trapped inside the cave for 18 days due to flooding. This through careful execution of the rescue plan of an all-star team of international and Thai divers. All 13 members of the Wild Boars are now under close monitoring in the hospital.
ดีครับอย่างที่ผมนำเรียนครับทั้ง9คนมีสุขภาพจิตดีมากนะครับอาจจะเป็นเพราะว่ามีการอยู่ร่วมกันเป็นทีมเป็นกลุ่มนะครับแล้วก็มีการช่วยเหลือซึ่งกันและกันนะครับอาจจะต้องชมโค้ชด้วยครับว่าสามารถที่จะจัดการระบบตรงนี้ได้ดีด้วยครับ
Meanwhile, family and friends rejoiced over the good news.
ก็สมมติว่าถ้าเกิดไนท์วันแรกที่ไนท์ก้าวเข้ามาในห้องใช่ไหมคะพวกเราก็จะมีเค้กวันเกิดให้พร้อมกับของที่ระลึกที่เราทำเองจากมือให้กับไนท์นะคะแล้วเราก็จะร้องเพลงให้ไนท์แล้วก็จะกล่าวความรู้สึกดีๆกับไนท์แต่ละคนในห้องไง
อยากจะขอบคุณรัฐบาลและเจ้าหน้าที่ทุกฝ่ายหรือชลประทานหรือกรมไฟฟ้าหรือกรมทางหลวงเจ้าหน้าที่ตำรวจทหารที่ช่วยและก็หน่วยชิลต่างประเทศหรือในประเทศขอบคุณครับ
This is Jaime Misalucha Jr. for the MP Rundown.
No more plastic straws for all Starbucks outlets come year 2020. This after calls to cut waste have become louder. The coffee giant will be replacing plastic straws with recyclable lids for all its cold drinks, except for frappuccinos that will be offered with paper or compostable straws. Starbucks has started to implement the ban in its hometown in Seattle. It is expected to do the same in its 28,000 stores worldwide within 2 years. Meanwhile, other fast food chains like McDonald's and Burger King are also slowly switching to the use of environment-friendly utensils. A state-of-the-art animal pound has been opened in Muntinlupa City. The 9 million peso Muntinlupa Animal Pound or MAP boasts its spacious facility for stray dogs and cats. It is equipped with 6 kennel cages, 35 single cages, surgery, euthanasia and storage rooms, as well as a foyer for waiting clients. In a statement, the local government of Muntinlupa said the pound aims to promote humane treatment of abandoned or neglected animals and the health and safety of its residents. Animals that will be held in the pound will be up for adoption or trained for government's search and rescue operations. Meanwhile, these are the other top news of the week.
A tougher anti-hazing law has been signed. RA 11053 provides harsher penalties such as reclusión perpetua and a 3 million peso fine if the hazing leads to death, rape, sodomy, or mutilation. This came after UST law student Horacio Castillo III died while undergoing initiation rites in Aegis Juris Fraternity. The Bicameral Conference Committee vows a constitutional Bangsamoro Basic Law. On its meeting on Monday, lawmakers started to tackle contentious provisions of the bill, resulting to the removal of the ban in political dynasty. The palace said President Duterte will sign the BBL into law before the SONA. The government offers assistance to rain-devastated Japan. This by sending Filipinos to help in the rescue and rehabilitation efforts. At least 179 people died in Japan after heavy downpour that triggered flash floods and landslides.
Let's take a quick recap of the MB rundown for today, July 13. President Duterte's satisfaction rating dips to lowest according to the latest SWS survey. Government eyes 3.757 trillion pesos for 2019 budget. LTFRB imposes 10 million peso fine on Grab for overcharged fare. 13 members of Thai football team are rescued from cave. Starbucks announces total ban on plastic straws in 2020, and a state-of-the-art animal pound has opened in Muntinlupa City. And that's the MB Rundown. I'm Ria Fernandez.